So hello everyone and welcome to Blast from the Past.
Come on, are you freaking kidding me?
A series where I react to a selection of old cringy videos of mine.
You can do better than this. This is just a mess.
So I hope you enjoy.
What the
Because someone has to, and it most certainly will not be me.
Is this thing on? That was something you might not have known.
What's up everyone and welcome to Season 3, Episode 6 of Blast from the Past. Today is going to be the biggest and most grandiose trip down memory lane that this series can offer. I am finally going to be delving into the back catalogue of the vast majority of my Team Torchwood videos. Now obviously some people clicked on this video reading the title maybe not knowing what Team Torchwood is. And it's probably for the best that some of you don't know what that is, but Team Torchwood is the original name that this channel was before I changed it to something called TT Institute, and then it was briefly ZT Institute. I don't know why I did that, and ever since then it's been ZT up from 2019 up to now. But we're here, we're going to react to the first year of this channel and all the videos that came with it. I'm very, very excited to get on with this. And it's a perfect time to do this episode because we recently hit 6 years on this channel since it started. So this is a great way to celebrate the anniversary of the channel being launched. But also we hit 600 subscribers fairly recently as well. So it's all lining up great. This is a great celebration, to be honest. This episode is great timing, really, on my part. Definitely intentional. I definitely planned this. Anyway, we're just going to react to some of the cringiest and coolest Doctor Who videos this side of the Wicked West. Anyway, we're not going to talk about or watch the DVD collection for 2016 because we did already react to it in Blast from the Past Series 2, so we're not going to do that again. But we are going to react to the second video, I think, that I ever uploaded on the channel, which is my first ever merchandise update. Hello everyone. And so this isn't the usual backdrop you see in these merch videos, and obviously what's funny is this is the first merch video that I do, and I'm still doing them today to a certain extent, but this is the only time I use this backdrop for the merch update. And also one thing I've got to say for a lot of these older videos is that I literally, the way that we got Doctor Who music in the background of my older videos is I literally took my iPod, got iMusic up, played a tune that I had downloaded on there while the video recorded. Since I recorded them in one take anyway, it didn't really matter. So I just did that. Still got copyright struck for them though, somehow. Thanks BBC. Yeah, my monotone voice in these older videos is unbearable because there's no emotion. Or well, I can't really talk. I still have the monotone voice now, but anyway. Around the time of me starting the channel, I was really getting into collecting like DVDs and CDs and books of the Doctor Who variety. So I thought, why not make a showcase video of like what I'd collected in the last month? And that's still a tried and tested formula that I do today. It's just I don't limit it to Doctor Who anymore, which is interesting how that series has evolved up until now. Yeah, I don't think in these older merch videos. Oh no, I did make a display at the end of this merch video. Yeah, see? Lovely stuff. It was just a balancing act. I just cut that stuff out in these later merch videos, but it is always like that where I'm like, okay, so I've got the frame, now I've got to put this DVD on top of this other CD, and hopefully it doesn't topple over on the floor. A lot of times they do. Alright, there we go. That was the first ever merch update video, guys. That's mad. We won't watch all of the merch update videos, but one thing I will say, just showing you like the evolution of the merch updates, the first one was the only time we used that backdrop because I realized I didn't have enough space to show off my books and my DVDs on that one, so I moved to the one which I've used ever since, which is this one. You can see the double doors. It's literally this wardrobe here that you see. It's just on the floor. It's literally right down there that I film all of the merch videos, even today. I still do it like that, which is funny. Some habits don't break, I guess. This is just another one of the merch update. They're all pretty samey, especially with the Doctor Who ones, because there's nothing special about them. Well, I say that. They're a novelty. They are a time capsule, to be fair. Did I make another display at the end? I kind of did, by the looks of it. But it all toppled over. Also, what I love is with these early merch updates is that I have a developing sort of backdrop for these merch. Because look, now I've got these little posters and radio time stickers that I stuck in the background of these merch updates. This is a very out of focus shot, Zach. What is wrong with you? How is it so out of focus? You're literally doing a close-up of a wardrobe. How is it so out of focus, Zach? I'm sorry, this is actually kind of embarrassing. Anyway, the next one. God fucking damn it. And then the next episode of the merch, you see an even better backdrop with little posters of comics like The Flood and Voyager. It's cool. I like seeing it because it is really cool, but then I just gave up and made it this blank cupboard again. But it's nice that I did do this in the early ones. But towards the end of these merch updates where I had this sort of a sticker backdrop thing going on here, they did get a bit wrinkly and fold the corners up. They did kind of like curl up and all that shit after a while. So it's probably for the best that this backdrop didn't last. There were a few other iterations of this backdrop before it was just a bland cupboard backdrop, but I guess I realized early on with doing this backdrop thing, it was very distracting when you're trying to look at a Doctor Who comic, say here for example, and all you can see is just a collage of colours and stickers in the background of other Doctor Who stuff, and you're like, wait, is that also a comic or is that just a stick? Yeah, so I just decided, screw it, I'm going to lose them anyway, so I may as well rip them off now and make the backdrop look cleaner. The next course of agenda is talking about the other collection videos that I did in this era of the channel, because I did a lot. You may not think so. The only ones you probably remember from Team Torchwood, if you even remember Team Torchwood, are the 2 DVD collections that I did in the Team Torchwood era, so 2016 one and then the first 2017 one, but then also the book collection one, and then the Big Finish collection one, maybe. But there are a ton of other ones that you forgot that I did in Team Torchwood, I'll bet you anything. But we'll go through and we'll look at the book collection first. Yeah, this book collection, oddly enough, was filmed on the exact same bookshelf as my first DVD collection video, which was downstairs in the dining room of my house. And my parents didn't like that I was moving shit around so much around that time, but I thought, oh, I've got to make the video good. But yeah, I had a lot of, oh my god, there's a big hand in the way of the screen. Zach, this isn't good camera work. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but it's not. But I think the reason I made this one is just because I was super excited, and it's buffering. It's just because I was super excited that I was collecting the Virgin New Adventures books, mostly because my favourite Doctor is the 7th Doctor, and I'd only not long before this realised that there was an entire book line series of his continued adventures after the show was cancelled. And I was over the moon that there was more 7th Doctor stories that I didn't know about at the time. So then Virgin New Adventures was a gold mine for me at the time, so that's why I made this video mostly, was to just show off the ones I'd gotten so far. But also the Target books, that's cool. I mean, I have tons more now, but anyway, not to brag or anything, not to boast on past Zach, but there was another collection update. Where is it gone? It's somewhere. The autograph collection video. I bet you guys forgot about this one. We're here with this lovely backdrop here, and I'm still using the diegetic music instead of editing it in, because I was a lazy twat who didn't know how to use any editing software up to this point. And now I'm showing off some of my autographs. Oh, Donald Douglas signed that one. He was one of the actors in Sontaran Experiment. Katie Manning, who signed Mind of Evil. She was a lovely person to meet, by the way. I met her at the Bedford Convention 2016, I think. Obviously Deborah Watling, who was obviously Victoria, right? But yeah, the fact that I got her to sign this before she passed away, just so happy that I managed to meet her, because I saw her at the same convention as Katie Manning. Oh my god, this is the fact that I had it signed by those two already is just this is one of my favourite things I ever own. It's Remembrance of the Daleks, my first ever classic Doctor Who DVD, which is signed by my favourite Doctor and my favourite companion. And it's my favourite Doctor Who story. So this is just the holy grail of everything I love about Doctor Who, all in one image right here. And I love that I got it signed by both of them. Obviously, Tom Baker signed Genesis of the Daleks, and then Fraser Hines, right? Yes, Fraser Hines signed the Moonbase as well, because I saw him at Dimensions 2016. Oh yeah, that's a convention I went to recently. Well, not recently for when this video came out, at the very least. Not recently anymore, god. Oh yeah, Colin Baker signed Vengeance on Varos, of course. Good story. But yeah, that was my autograph collection video. Alright, CD collection. I love the old text of Team Torchwood intro. It's such a retro thing to see. but it's such a staple of like the old channel. That is a pathetic excuse for a CD collection, Zach. That doesn't warrant a whole CD collection video. You can shut your gob. That looks garbage. I have no energy with these videos. It's just like, hey guys, how you doing? Here's my CD collection. Look, Genesis of the Daleks. Look, Warriors of the Deep. Look, Genocide Machine. Look, I want to kill myself. Madness. Oh, one thing that I forgot to say about all of these Team Torchwood videos up to a point. They were all filmed not on my phone, not on my Sony Handycam. They were filmed on my iPad. Yes, on my iPad. You know what? Just for the culture, I'm going to go get it now. I'll be right back. Hold on. This is the unsung hero of Team Torchwood. This little device here. Well, it's not that little compared to my phone or my camera. But look at this. This is what I used to film all of my Team Torchwood videos on up to a point. And imagine holding this huge fucking thing against a bookshelf. My hand got tired very, very quickly because I was a weakling at the time. And yeah, just a fun little factoid in there. The vast majority of Team Torchwood was filmed with my iPad. Just fun fact for you there. I have to slip a little detail in there because no one knows that and until now. Anyway, there you go. That's it for the CD collection video. What other collection videos have we got here that we could look at? Oh yeah, we have the DVD collection for 2017, the one that was like my most popular video until the one in 2018 dethroned it. So here we go. Wow. It still makes me laugh seeing these old videos and having me just literally play in real time a Doctor Who song in the background while recording it, just to save me having to edit in the actual tune in post, which is so fucking lazy of me. Now, this video's fine. Obviously, the DVD collections are all the same, really. It's just me pulling the DVD out and explaining this episode's good, or just it's bad or something, or me chucking the Underwater Menace out the window. What do I do to the Underwater Menace in this video? Do I do anything to it? I'm interested to see where this all started. Well, it kind of works. It's the we've seen the birth of this trope of me chucking the Underwater Menace out the window, except it's in its infancy. It's just me chucking it on the floor because I hate it. It's a fun little novelty to look back on and see, oh, so I had this many DVDs at this time. Next and final collection video that I have done in Team Torchwood before the change to TT Institute, which we won't be covering in this video because this video will be long enough, I assume. We have the Doctor Who figure collection for 2017, which there's a fun little story behind this one. And first of all, look at my hair. This figure collection is the first ever video thing ever that I edited on Premiere Pro. That's a fun little landmark thing for this video here that no one really knows in terms of editing. Wow, look at that! Look at that match cut there. Definitely looks smooth. You may think it looks a bit shit now, but for the time, this was the best. This was the best thing I'd ever made. At the time, editing-wise, I was very, very proud of it. And then we have this. I will turn down the music so we don't get copyright, because the BBC loves to copyright any Doctor Who music that it hears in my videos. But yeah, this I was very, very proud of this video, to be honest, at the time, and I still think it does the job now. It's all right. It's a short one, but short but sweet, I guess, is the best way to call this one. Really, I gotta say these early videos on the channel, my afro is very, very distracting. I can't lie. Yeah, those are all the collection videos. I guess we'll go back and maybe just look at some miscellaneous stuff. Actually, no, we won't. There are 3 videos that are unlisted, and they are my Actually, you know what? Let's go through all of them. Let's go through all of the DVD collection reviews. So we have Unearthly Child. They're all like really, really short pieces of garbage videos. Yeah, I even like reviewed the packaging in this video as well. It was a weird time for me to do Doctor Who reviews on my own. I wasn't used to it, and this was the first ever one that I did. Technically, this was the first ever review I did. It was a DVD review of Unearthly Child. Yeah, I mean, they're all the same thing. Then we've also got the Daleks as well, and I also did the Edge of Destruction. So here we go. Here's the Daleks. There you go. And then we also got Edge of Destruction as well. Why the fuck is the camera quality so shit on this one? The other 2 were fine. Why is the exposure so shit? Turn down the brightness, you piece of shit, Zach. Where's your cinematography skills? In the bin, apparently. I did a ton of DVD reviews around this time. I guess we'll just riddle through a few of them. But the next one was the Power of the Daleks one that came out. This was an exciting time because I was excited for this DVD. Let's look at the unboxing video. Look at my fucking fetus face with my dumb hair. Does that show my address on it? Get rid of that box, Zach. Does that show my address? Oh my god. Yep, Power of the Daleks, it arrived, and I was over the moon, and Power of the Daleks was one of my most popular videos for the Team Torchwood era. So this was an exciting time. Like, my Power of the Daleks videos blew up. I did 3 or 4 of them, and they all did bits, to be honest, at the time. They don't stack up to anything now, but I was very, very happy about that. But, yeah. This was just me talking about how excited I was, and me just unboxing it on camera. Yeah. Anyway, that's basically it. It's just me saying, oh my god, a lot. But this video did bits, so I went and reviewed the episode afterwards, and the review of Power of the Daleks did even better. I think it's nearly reached 1,000 views now. It's climbing. It's slowly climbing to 1k views. It's at 970. Go on, my lad. I even did notes for this review. I was so excited to review this one. One, because I loved the shit out of the episode when I watched it. This was the first time I'd ever seen Power of the Daleks. No, I hadn't seen any telesnaps or reconstructions before. So this was the first time I'd ever seen it, and I loved it so much. I couldn't wait to review it. Also, the reaction of me unboxing it did really, really well in views, so I was kind of expecting this one to also do well in views, just because of the algorithm picking up my other Power of the Daleks video. I expected this one would, and it did. Yeah, you spent 2 minutes talking about the packaging, dude, but at least you spent 12 minutes talking about the episode, hopefully. It's just so nostalgic to see that video again, because I don't think... Some of these videos I haven't seen since they came out, remember? I don't tend to rewatch my videos once I've finished editing them, unless they're really good. This one, I should have come back to this one more. These older videos, they're cringy, but they are nostalgic sometimes. I like to revisit them. They're good to revisit sometimes. Oh, and we've also got Image of the Fendel DVD review here. If it's going to load, there we go. It's going to load. Still this backdrop down here. We haven't got rid of the stickers yet, but we're getting to that point, hopefully soon. Yay, Image of the Fendel. Hopefully for a long time. Goes on for a year, and then I change my channel name and just abandon this series. That's kind of sad. I wish that I had done more of these DVD reviews at the time. The next DVD to have a review. The Bowl of Doom! How did I forget about the Bowl of Doom? Okay, little known fact here. The Bowl of Doom, that little Bowl of Doom there. I always called it the Bowl of Doom. I love that that's just the name for it now. That is just a little nugget in the ethos of this channel. I forgot about this piece of shit, but at the end of every single DVD review, I would pluck out a new classic episode out of the Bowl of Doom, and I'd read it out and say, then I'd review it in the next DVD review. That is the fucking coolest fucking formula to review Doctor Who episodes. I had good ideas here. Even in this era of the channel, I still had good ideas. I just didn't execute them that well. But no, this DVD review series, it went from Image of the Fendel to the Aztecs, then to Revelation of the Daleks, Terror of the Autons, then The Time of the Rani, then Deadly Assassin, then Castra Valva, then Warriors of the Deep, then The Two Doctors, and then The Curse of Fenric. You know what? I'm doing a lot of running about here, but I'm going to go in and see if I can find the Bowl of Doom, just to show you guys that I still have it somewhere, because it's somewhere. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I bloody found it! I bloody found the Bowl of Doom! Look at this! But this is the bowl. That's a fun little thing that I found there. That's all I had to say, really, is just these DVD reviews were a novelty as well. It was a cool series idea, though. Next... Oh, a mini-series I did. Do you remember TT Showdowns, anyone? I don't think anyone remembers these. I did a ton of reviewing episodes, but comparing one episode to another and deciding which one is better than the other. The first one I did was part of the Power of the Daleks saga on my channel. It was Remembrance of the Daleks versus Power of the Daleks. Remembrance of the Daleks is my favourite Doctor Who story. And then Power of the Daleks was my second favourite when it first came out. It doesn't stack up to much now, but I still like Power of the Daleks a lot. But basically, the one thing that was a bit weird about these videos is that I didn't ever decide for myself which one I like more. I just kind of said, so Remembrance of the Daleks as the 7th Doctor and Ace, Power of the Daleks as Jamie and the 2nd Doctor. Which one do you like more? And then I kind of left it to the comments as to which episode people liked more. Remembrance will always conquer. Remembrance with the Daleks was the runaway winner. Oh, Remembrance here as well. South Park Free Gaming! Hi, Isaac. I don't know if you're going to be watching this video, but if you are, Hi Isaac, I miss you. I also did 3 other ones. I did Moonbase versus Tomb of the Cybermen, which was a closer race because both of these stories are excellent. But I'm interested to see what the comments said on this one because I never made a decision for myself, like I say, as to which episode I liked more. Oh, this is a more of an even split here. Moonbase, Tomb of the Cybermen, Moonbase. Never mind, Moonbase 1. Moonbase 1. Oh, and someone requested the next one, Resurrection versus Remembrance. Or Revelation, sorry. Okay, I guess we'll look at that one next, shall we? Resurrection of the Daleks versus Revelation. I guess we'll find out which one won. I think both of the stories are truly amazing. Well, you gotta vote! Anyway, amazing showdown. For me, it's Revelation by a mile. Wow. It looks like Resurrection won this showdown. Anyway, next one. Web of Fear versus Enemy of the World. Enemy of the World. Enemy of the World. Web of Fear. No votes. I guess Enemy of the World wins. And this was a very, very short-lived series, but it was a cool one. It was definitely a cool little series that I did. I wish I did more of them. It was a cool concept, absolutely. Anyway, what's next on the agenda here? Ooh, here's why the Doctor Who Series 10 finale was bad. I hated the Series 10 finale so much at the time. I'm ragging on this episode so bad. I did that a lot back in the day. Oh, we have a landmark video for the channel here. We have Chris Marshall. We have the Chris Marshall video. I've been avoiding this one for a while, but this one is an interesting one. I got a lot of unnecessary hate comments on this video. I think I deleted most of them, but I think I had someone in the comments call me a called me a called me... All of these are nasty words, and they're saying them to a 16-year-old at the time. That really did upset me a lot, considering it's just me reacting to Chris Marshall being the Doctor, and it's just because this video of all videos hit the algorithm, so a bunch of nasty people just managed to come across my video and wanted to leave a hate comment saying, "How dare you accuse Chris Marshall of being the Doctor," and just called me all of these horrible names. There was just, oh my god, what a mammoth of just hate just came from this video. And so I turned off the comments at some point here, but now they're back on. I don't know when I did that. It was an interesting time, that's for sure. It's still a fairly decently viewed video on the channel as well, so it's just a fun little time capsule back in time, I guess, when the rumours were going around that Chris Marshall could have been the Doctor. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting video. Nothing about the video itself is cringy or bad. It's just me talking to the camera like I always have done in this era of the channel. And yet people took offence to me discussing my own thoughts on what if Chris Marshall is the Doctor. And everybody hated me for it, which is so fun. We'll go to the 50 subscriber celebration? When did I fucking do this? I did a celebration video for hitting 500 subs. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that, to be fair. Nowadays, I don't really do much for these, like, milestones for the subscriber. I say that, and yet I'm making this homage video for 600 subs. But, I mean, it's fun to do, like, big celebration videos thanking your audience for subscribing, because, you know, they're here to watch your stuff, and you've got to be grateful for that, you know? And here's me saying thanks, I guess. I was so over the moon that I hit 50 subs. Obviously, it doesn't really mean much now. I'm at 600, but at the time, it meant a lot, and I was very, very excited. Oh, yes, I did a Q&A. Let's watch that one. Let's watch a Q&A. Let's watch the 50 subscribers Q&A. That's a good video to watch. Oh, yeah, the microphone that I used. A long video. Yeah, long video. 23 minutes. Really long. It's a long video. It's really long. It's fun looking back at these videos, man. It just is a different time, isn't it? Oh, wait, yeah, I did 2 Star Trek videos in this time. What the fuck? This was around the time where I wanted to see if anything non-Doctor Who would get any attention on the channel. And this first video did, but the second one didn't. I did this one, which was just me unboxing my Star Trek Next Generation box set. Yeah, I'm an absolute sci-fi nerd. Back then, even more so. I was buying shit like this off the bat randomly. I mean, to be honest, it's very, very typical of me around this time, who was making a Doctor Who channel, to see if Star Trek would be compatible on that same channel, so it was worth a go. And then this other one didn't do as well, but it was me reviewing my favourite Star Trek film, which is First Contact.
My personal favourites of all time, Star Trek First Contact.
Yay! This was much like my Power of the Daleks video. It was me actually trying to write notes for it, really structuring the video as best I can. I even edited this on Premiere Pro as well to really make it as good of a video as possible. Yeah, that's it. It's just a very comprehensive review. I was very, very proud of it though, because this review took a lot of time to structure, and I worked really hard on it, to be honest. I did a package review separately, and then I did the main substance of the review here. But then I also edited stock footage from the film over it. I was very impressed with how well this video came together. And yet it didn't even crack the 100 views, which is a shame. It still hasn't. Holy crap, that's a shame. Yeah, if you like Star Trek, I guess you can go watch this First Contact review. I'd appreciate it if you could push it over to 100 views. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate that, guys. I think that's all of the Team Torchwood videos to cover today. But yeah, there you go. That's a lovely little trip down memory lane to, you know, the roots, the grassroots of this channel here. You know, it's always good to remember where you came from. And this channel was originally Team Torchwood, and now we're here at ZT for the long haul, hopefully. Hopefully I won't need to change my channel name again. That'll do it for this Blast from the Past episode, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again for 600 subs, and here's to the next year. Here's to the 7th year of this channel. Goodbye.